Welcome to our YouTube channel dedicated to the exciting world of science fiction movies. Join us as we delve into the mind-bending realms of futuristic technologies, alien encounters, dystopian societies, and intergalactic adventures. Get ready to explore the unknown, question the impossible, and uncover the mysteries of the universe through the lens of some of the most iconic science fiction films ever created. Number 10. Ender's Game. Ender's Game is a science fiction film based on the novel by Orson Scott Card. The story is set in a future where Earth is at war with an alien race known as the Formics. The movie follows Ender Wiggin, a gifted young boy who is recruited by the International Fleet to attend Battle School, a military training academy in space. Ender quickly rises through the ranks and becomes a top student, eventually leading his classmates in simulated battles against the Formics. However, Ender soon discovers that the simulations were actually real battles, and he must lead Earth's forces in a final showdown against the Formics to save humanity. Number 9. In Time. Directed by Andrew Niccol, In Time is a dystopian science fiction film set in a future society where time has become the currency. People stop aging at 25, but must earn more time to stay alive or die when their clock runs out. The story follows Will Salas, a young man from the ghetto who acquires a fortune in time from a wealthy businessman and becomes a target of the corrupt system. Will teams up with a rebel named Sylvia Weiss to fight against the injustice and inequality that controls their world.
His crime wasn't taking time. He was giving it away.
Number 8. The Island. Directed by Michael Bay, The Island is a science fiction thriller set in a seemingly utopian compound where residents believe they are survivors of a global contamination. In reality, they are clones created for organ harvesting by wealthy individuals. Two clones, Lincoln 6 Echo and Jordan 2 Delta, discover the truth and escape the facility to search for the real people they were cloned from. As they evade their pursuers and uncover the dark secrets of their existence, they fight for their freedom and the right to live normal lives.
You still think there's an island?
Number 7. The Maze Runner. Based on the novel by James Dashner, The Maze Runner follows the story of Thomas, a young man who wakes up in a mysterious glade with no memory of his past. Surrounding the glade is a massive maze populated by deadly creatures known as grievers. Thomas and a group of other teenagers, known as the Gladers, must navigate the maze and uncover its secrets to find a way out. As tensions rise within the group and alliances are tested, they must work together to survive and escape the maze before it's too late. Number 6. 28 Weeks Later. 28 Weeks Later is a sequel to the film 28 Days Later and is set in a post-apocalyptic world where a virus has turned much of the population into rage-infected zombies. The story takes place in London, which has been quarantined and is slowly being repopulated by survivors. However, when a carrier of the virus is discovered within the safe zone, chaos erupts and the infected begin spreading once again. As the situation deteriorates, a family must fight to stay alive and navigate the horrors of the outbreak. Number 5. Pacific Rim. Directed by Guillermo del Toro, pushes themselves to the limits to prevent the apocalypse. Number 4. The Adjustment Bureau. The Adjustment Bureau is a romantic science fiction thriller based on a short story by Philip K. Dick. The story follows David Norris, a charismatic politician who meets and falls in love with a woman named Elise. However, their relationship is threatened by a mysterious organization known as the Adjustment Bureau, which controls the fate of individuals and ensures that they follow a predetermined plan. As David defies the Bureau to be with Elise, he must navigate a complex web of choices and consequences to fight for their love against powerful forces beyond their control. Number 3. Escape from New York. Directed by John Carpenter, Escape from New York is a dystopian action film set in a future America where Manhattan has been turned into a maximum security prison. The story follows Snake Plissken, a former soldier and criminal who is sent into the prison to rescue the President of the United States, who has been captured by the inmates. As Snake navigates the dangers of the prison and faces off against its ruthless inhabitants, he must complete his mission against impossible odds to secure his own freedom and the fate of the country. Number 2. RoboCop. Directed by Paul Verhoeven, RoboCop is a science fiction action film set in a crime-ridden Detroit in the near future. The story follows Alex Murphy, a police officer who is brutally injured and transformed into a cyborg enforcer known as RoboCop by the mega-corporation Omni Consumer Products. As RoboCop cleans up the city streets and uncovers corruption within the police force and the corporation, he struggles to hold on to his humanity and seek justice for those who wronged him. The movie explores themes of identity, justice, and the nature of humanity in a high-octane and satirical fashion. Number 1. The Matrix. Directed by the Wachowskis, The Matrix is a groundbreaking science fiction film that follows the story of Thomas Anderson, a computer hacker known as Neo who discovers that reality as he knows it is a simulated world created by sentient machines to subdue humanity. Neo joins a group of rebels led by Morpheus to fight against the machines and awaken humanity to the truth of their existence. As Neo learns to harness his abilities within the Matrix, he becomes a pivotal figure in the war for freedom and the destiny of mankind. The movie blends philosophical themes, innovative action sequences, and cutting-edge visual effects to create a compelling and immersive cinematic experience that has had a lasting impact on popular culture.